Guess what time it is? That's right, it's salmon spawning season here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. Usually, like the last week of October, first week in November is when they are most active. And we are very lucky here at Kitsap Lake because just down the road, we have a salmon viewing area run by Kitsap County, Chico Creek salmon spawning area. So I took a trip down there. It took me like 3 trips to be able to find them, but I finally got them. Well, it's not that I couldn't find them, it's that they weren't swimming because the water was too low. So I went after a rain and I finally found some. So I'm going to share them with you today. However, we're going to take a little journey first. So before they can get to Chico Creek, they're out in Chico Bay, which is part of Dyes Inlet, which is part of Puget Sound, which is part of the Pacific Ocean. So they make their way out of the ocean into Puget Sound, into Dyes Inlet. Well, they probably have to go to the Washington Narrows and then into Dyes Inlet. And then they find Chico Bay, and then they find their stream, and then they swim up their stream. They have to swim against the current. If you've ever tried to do that, you know how hard it is. So you may see them resting a lot because it's a very difficult journey that they have to take. So first, we're going to take a trip to Erlin's Point and see that. It was during low tide. This is when there were not any salmon yet because the tide was low. It hadn't rained in a few days, so the stream was low. So we're not going to see a lot right now in this first part, but they're coming. So this is where Chico Creek empties out into Chico Bay. You can see lots of people down there fishing. I don't see any salmon here right now. However, oh, there's a big fish down there. Looks like a salmon. I don't know if you can see it. He's like right in there. But here, there's also another culvert like what they just took out over there at the Chico Salmon Park. So they just took out one of these concrete things, and here is another one down here where it empties out. So I don't know what the plan is for that, if there is one. Because that goes under the road, so I think that one probably has to stay. But now we're going to head over to Chico Creek and see some salmon. Well, first we're going to see the culvert, the new culvert. Let's check that out. All right, we are here at the Chico Creek salmon viewing area. It is November 3rd. It is right after a big rain. So let's see if we can see some salmon. So the improvements they made here is just astounding. This is just beautiful. This is one of the most important salmon streams in Kitsap County, so that's why they put so much money into it. And it's incredible. They did an amazing job. So this is all completely opened now. This used to be just two little concrete boxes that the salmon had a hard time getting through. So this is amazing, fabulous. So here we have our salmon life cycle. So what we're seeing right now is the spawning adult salmon. So what they're doing is they're coming back from the ocean and to their home stream, because this is the stream where they were eggs. So now they're going to lay their eggs and then they die. But it's good because they're happy because they laid their eggs. Now the eggs are going to be in Chico Creek, and then they're going to grow into alevin, and then they're going to become fry, and then they're going to become smolt, and then they're going to head out to the ocean for a few years. And then when it's time for them to become spawning adult, then they are going to come back to Chico Creek, because they always come back to the same creek where they were eggs. Isn't that magical? Then they are going to lay their own eggs and keep the cycle going. So what we are seeing is spawning salmon getting ready to lay their eggs. So right there is a whole bunch of them. Those are all salmon right there. Oh, there goes one. Here comes one. Look at him. Or her. I don't know. Oh, look at that. So this is Tuesday morning, right after the big rain. Oh, there's some that have already fulfilled their destiny. Oh, here comes some more. There's another group of them right behind that branch. See that movement there? They're coming up over that log. Wow. It's determination. Oh, you can see a whole bunch of them come up through there. There goes one. Oh, this is amazing. Look at all of them. Oh, there's another one that's fulfilled its destiny. Oh, he's really good. So just think about all the places these salmon have been while they were out in the ocean. Who knows how far they went. And now they've come back here to Chico Creek. You can see one coming up over that log. Oh, maybe they're going under it. They might be going under. Or around, because there's some water around it. Something to behold. Truly amazing. And you use your manners when you're viewing the salmon. Respect the fish. Don't throw stones or anything in the water. That startles them, scares them. You might even hit some eggs, so you don't want to be doing that. They're living creatures. Respect them. Don't let dogs eat the carcasses because could have some harmful things in there. Stay on the trails because you don't want to harm the vegetation they're trying to get to grow here. And speak quietly.